SureDot.com here with Mike Thomas Brown, getting ready to take on Urijah Faber for the WEC Featherweight Championship of the World. You are right there. You're knocking on the door to being the best guy in your weight class in the world. How exciting is that for you?
It's really exciting. I'm working hard and taking it step by step. And, I think if I put everything together, train hard, and there's no reason why I can't do it. A lot of world-class fighters, it's a matter of who just has the better day, Most of these, when you get to that level, all these guys, I think, can beat each other, unless, they're really, really special guy that can really pull away. But even those guys can get upset. I think that, he's beatable, for sure. I don't see a hole in his game, a huge opening anywhere. I'm just going to do my thing, do what I do. I've been working a lot on my, kickboxing and wrestling because I anticipate it's going to be a stand-up, and then working on getting up in case I get put on the bottom. So I'm working on getting back to my feet and punching, sprawling, kickboxing. That's what I've been working on.
You're going to have a little bit of a home field advantage, though, being here in Florida. You train at ATT. Urijah's going to have to come across the country. Do you feel that's an advantage, or is it really nothing?
No, I think it is an advantage. I personally like fighting at home. I like not having to travel. I like being able to sleep in my own bed, eat the foods that I'm used to eating, be around the people. You have all your coaches there and all your training partners. When you travel, you can only bring a few of them, but when it's in your town, you have every coach, every team member there, to support you and help you out. So, I really love the fact that it's in Florida. It means a lot to me.
Do you have any concerns with training so hard for the September 10th date, having it pushed back by weather, and then having to basically go through a whole new training camp for November 5th?
It's a new training camp for sure, but I think it's like with each fight you have, you improve. Every fight you have, and it's almost like I just had a fight. So it's like, I went through the whole camp, the whole process, getting ready, sparring, this, that, conditioning, and then I was tapering off, getting ready for the fight. We didn't fight, but I did get that experience of training hard for a fight, and now it's like I just got another notch under my belt of another set of training for a fight, and I go on, and I don't think it's going to be a disadvantage. Well, obviously it's not, because both of us had to go through it, but I'll be ready once again as I was, September 6th, 7th, and 8th.
What is it going to mean to you if they do indeed strap that WEC Featherweight Champion of the World belt around your waist?
It'll be, top of the mountain. I'll be really happy to make it. I've broken my career down, and each time I set new goals, where I want to be in a year or two, and everything has come into place. Everything I wanted to do is I've pushed hard, worked for it, and made it happen. And this would be that next goal, checked off, and I can move on from there. It'll be a huge accomplishment, and it'll be the highlight of my athletic career.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors, Mike, and thanks for taking the time.